we're going to talk here for a couple of minutes about the Oregon Cybersecurity Challenge. And let me just share my screen here so you get to enjoy it. Second. I wanted to talk to you about the Oregon Cybersecurity Challenge Cup, OC3. We thought about it as an opportunity for learning and mentorship. The whole idea behind the OC3 is to work at, we have a shortage of cybersecurity professionals, right? So why don't we bring together students and professionals and then create a learning and mentorship opportunity that they can take advantage of? So to create this Challenge Cup, we went ahead and partnered with CISA and the Titan Fusion Center in Oregon. So a great shout out to our partners. We also approached a couple of our sponsors, Deloitte and Cisco Secure. I'm very pleased with their work. They help us providing us the platform that we could use for the Capture the Flag events during the challenge, and a great round of applause to them. So what is the cup? The cup structure, what we started looking at was starting with a jamboree round where we got 3 leagues. We have a high school league, a college league, and a professional league. And each of those will have teams that will compete, and the top 3 teams in each league will be selected to move on to the championship round. So the jamboree round happened earlier in the month, and we have, here are the winners for each of the leagues. We have SN Hackers in the first place from Liberty High School, Hillsboro, Oregon. And in second place, we have CyberFox, Liberty High School, also in Hillsboro, Oregon. So that is a great participation of our high school community. For the college league winners, we have Limp Cardboard from the University of Oregon in first place, Jester's Court, also from the University of Oregon in second place, and Team Curlers from the University of Oregon in the third place. The professional league then had Yesterday Sandwich from Oregon Health Sciences University in first place, the Fighting Mongoose from the University of Oregon in second place, and Terms of Service from the City of Albany in the third place. So we took the participants of each of these teams and put them all together and scrambled them. That means we picked participants from each of the leagues and created new teams that would go on the road to the championship. The championship round, the concept was that we would get the teams to work at capturing the greatest number of flags in the shortest amount of time and using the least number of hints. So we ended up with 6 teams, the weakest links, the Fighting Mongoose, CISA, Team 4, Matrix LARPers 503, and Pocket Packet Wizards. So those teams met yesterday and participated on our Capture the Flag event, and the results are as follows. So we have our OC3 runners-up. In third place, we have the Fighting Mongoose. In second place, we have the weakest link. And our OC3 champions are the Pocket Packet Wizards, a team composed of Harry Gomez, Carlos Zavala, Avi Lance, and Dylan Hooker. Congratulations to Pocket Wizards. We are super happy and excited that you all got the championship round in your pocket, and we will celebrate you through the year. And now, mark your calendars and start getting ready for OC3 2022 edition. This coming year, we're going to be a little bit more aggressive on doing outreach to our high school community, our college community, and trying to motivate through the year several competitions that our students can participate. So if you didn't get an opportunity this year to participate, I encourage you to take a look, stay in touch. We will reach out and let you know when we start planning for the next Oregon Cybersecurity Challenge Cup. Thank you, everyone. So you'll have a couple of minutes here before our next session with our sponsors. So I appreciate your time and look forward to continuing the event. I do have a question. So somebody's asking about how many women and underrepresented groups participated in the competition. We do have some comments there that Leland, sorry. We have 2 females, and we also had about, let's see, of the total, about 4 underrepresented class team members and dispersed across the 3 leagues. I believe there is one other question that I can answer. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. So this is a quick round to talk about our sponsors. So this event would not be possible without the help of our sponsors. First, here we are. So our bronze sponsors this year are Elastic, Juniper Networks, and Worldwide Technology. Thank you very much for your support. Our silver sponsors are CDWG. We also thank them for their support to this event. Our gold sponsors this year are Fortinet, Proofpoint, Cisco Secure, and Deloitte. So we really appreciate your help. We're really looking forward to a continued partnership with you in the next event. And now I would like to get each of you to have a couple of minutes here, just going over our a couple of words. First of all, we have Fortinet, and we're very pleased to have Fortinet as a gold sponsor for the Oregon Cyber Resiliency Summit since its inception in 2018. This year, we have with us Bob Turner, who is a field CISO for K-12 and higher education, and he acts as a senior level strategist, business, and technical advisor for the cybersecurity community and business executives. Bob, if you can take it away, if you have a presentation, please feel free to share your screen.
Well, I thought I would just talk to the audience here, and again, thank you very much for this opportunity. You know, Fortinet enjoys sponsoring events like this because in the higher education community and education community in general, this is the way we get the word out, and this is how we help people become better. You know, Fortinet provides intelligent, seamless protection across the expanding attack surface, and that's really the crux of what we're trying to facilitate in conferences like these is to help everybody to understand and do better. The statistics are somewhat swimming against us right now because higher education is in fact a convenient target for cyber adversaries. You know, one of the things that we provide in our Fortinet family is what we call our security fabric, which is an architecture that simply delivers a security and allows good security, whether you're in a networked environment, you're dealing with applications, or you're dealing with other cloud or mobile environments. We do pride ourselves in providing that fabric that gives you the broad visibility and protection of your entire digital surface and better manage risk. Our integrated solutions reduce management complexity, and of course, we have our Fortinet labs, which provides us shared threat intelligence and a great deal of really smart people that are working to try to defend our customers, which include a lot of education concerns. So we do this by within the fabric. We have common security processing units and technology that offers performance and good value. But we also do that by understanding where our customers are at in their cybersecurity journey. We combine our FortiOS, which is a purpose-built security processing unit technology, and AI-powered threat intelligence. Again, we're happy to be here, and we're happy to provide the services that we do provide, and we're all about education. My role at at Fortinet is to take my previous experience as a university CISO and help not only our teams understand, but also to work with the education community to understand better ways to provide the security that you all need, and the security, frankly, that our customers, our constituents deserve. So thank you, Jose, for letting me have these few minutes.
Okay, thank you, Bob. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done and all the support that you have shown the event through the years. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So with us, we also have Proofpoint. Proofpoint has been a sponsor of the Oregon Cyber Resiliency Summit since 2019. This year, we're happy to have Proofpoint as one of our gold sponsors. And with us, we have Jonathan Hale, who is a territory account manager for state, local, and education market in Oregon. And he has some word for us. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jose, I will share my screen real quick, and I'll just kind of do a quick overview of Proofpoint and kind of who we are. And of course, appreciate the time, and it's always great to be part of such a great conference with you guys, especially locally. So let me throw this up real quick, and I'll touch base on it. So kind of doing a high-level overview of who Proofpoint is. And Jose, just clarify for me that you can see that real quick.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So one of the things about Proofpoint and who we really are is when we start looking into our threat data, and that kind of encompasses across all of our platforms as well as all of our customers. And so when you look at Proofpoint being over 150,000 customers worldwide, the data that we are able to pull into our threat graph is one of the key things that helps us better protect our customers in the end. Because we're seeing so much of that across all the different threat vectors, we're really able to learn about the data insights, help protect the organizations, stay in front of emerging threats as well. So in a typical day, we see around 24% of the worldwide email. So it's a lot of information that we see and able to share with our customers to help build that better protection. So wanted to kind of go through kind of our methodology at Proofpoint and kind of how we look at perceived risk within the organization. So we help customers understand and gain visibility into what the greatest risk to the organization is, and that is your people. Not only just your people, but also the data that they have access to and the behaviors that indicate that they might be able to fall for a modern or socially engineered attack. So how we do this is around the idea of very attack people, or what we call VAPs for short. So pretty much what we focus on there is the likelihood, the probability, and the privilege of each individual and how that translates into associated risk to the actual organization. Leveraging these three variables, help your team assess the actual risk the classic view of risk, which means understanding the probability of a breach, likelihood of, say, the attacks that will be successful, and the impact to the actual organization if that person is compromised. So that's generally kind of our methodology in a nutshell. And kind of to wrap it up a little bit, one of the things that, Proofpoint's known for on our core side of the house is the email aspect. But we have grown in the last few years to be more than just that. And so the three main people-centric platforms that we do cover, one being threat protection and security awareness training. It's kind of our bread and butter. Two being information protection, which goes anywhere from enterprise DLP across email, CASB, and endpoint, as well as insider threat. And third being a compliance and archiving aspect of it. A lot of people don't know this aspect of it, but we've been one of the highest rated archiving solutions for 10 plus years running. And kind of to wrap it up, with the continued prominence of ransomware, now's the time to sit down, talk about how do we quantify the actual efficacy of our actual security solutions. And so, with attackers still leveraging the number one threat vector, which is email, it's the easiest way to get in, easiest way to attack. How do we know for certain that, your people's risk profile is, being actually being able to quantify that risk profile? So, if you're interested in seeing kind of how Proofpoint works and how we're able to visualize and add that risk to individuals and bring that to your organization, we can set up about a 30-minute discussion to set that up and show you guys within, a week or two of setting that up. So, with that, that's all I want to say about Proofpoint. Just a quick little hit on it. But, appreciate it, Jose, once again. Thank you so much for allowing us to partner with you guys here. And everybody enjoy the rest of the conference.
Okay. Hey, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Proofpoint. We really appreciate your partnership through the years. With us, this year, we welcome Cisco Systems back as a gold sponsor for the Oregon Cyber Resiliency Summit. They are also supporting the championship round of the Oregon Cybersecurity Challenge Cup. And with us, we have Yvonne Vega. Yvonne is a cybersecurity specialist covering the public sector in the Northwest states at Cisco. She has been covering the IT industry for over 25 years, providing IT solutions and services for state and local government, education, and large enterprise solutions, with a focus on the cybersecurity industry since 2002. Please, everybody, welcome Yvonne. How are you?
Hi, thank you, Jose, and everybody. I do have a little bit of slideware to share. I'm not a big Zoom user, but let me try here. I think I just share my screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
And
did it work?
There are your slides.
Yay. All right, I know I have a very short time, just like my other our other sponsors just now, so I'll try to keep this brief. But being able to talk about cybersecurity from a Cisco standpoint, to me, is an honor. I've been here over 8 years, and I've seen so many crazy, awesome changes at Cisco. We are a Fortune 100 company, as everybody knows. We're actually up to 120,000 full-time employees and contractors in 95 countries, loads and loads of customers. So we see a lot of stuff out there in the wild. I put my email address here, and then also a link, which I'll share the slides later, to our actual secure homepage that you could check out for more information. But I just wanted to quickly start with a snapshot of me being in the cybersecurity industry since 2002, when it was just all about firewalls. And then the big word, next generation firewall, that was the big change in the industry. These are all the things that are thrown at us on a day-to-day basis. For example, frameworks, risk management, hybrid workforce, cloud migration, SASE, a term coined by Gartner, but it's a big topic right now. The executive order and how the 3 tenets of deploying zero trust architectures, aggressive threat hunting, and mandatory multi-factor authentication is going to start rolling down and around to all of us very soon. Ransomware, we're seeing that as, it's not just a topic from 5 years ago, it's still here and well. It's here and it's alive and well. That's what I meant to say. And also vendor consolidation is definitely a big topic, not just from boardroom level stakeholder, but also procurement departments are starting to say, I need to have less vendors. So this is actually a market that's very flooded with a lot of vendors. It should be a little bit more down to, let's say, the top 10. And that's what's happening right now is vendor consolidation. A lot of other security vendors, as well as Cisco, has been acquiring other companies for their features and their tool sets, which is super important to help our customers to make some sort of bring context basically and visibility into action. So the lack of talent is not a surprise. We know that we're missing a lot of talent out there in cybersecurity. Also the flooding of products and the multi-stage, multi-vector attacks that are happening out in the world is creating something that we call a security effectiveness gap, where your capabilities are not necessarily going up. They're actually sort of flat and maybe a little bit up while your complexity is getting higher, meaning the budgets that you require to buy these products, the training, the lack of people, and then also the inability to tie everything together in context so that you could actually do some sort of action to stop the threat. So this is where we're moving towards, increasing capabilities and lowering complexity overall by integrating and automating. A little bit about Cisco security strategy is the main tenet is to help customers connect, secure, and automate to accelerate digital agility. And what we're all moving toward is a cloud-first world. There's no escaping it. So just quickly on Connect, everybody has known Cisco as a legacy, is the word that they use, network vendor, but reality is all these things are still pertinent and important when it comes to connecting people and devices, maintaining application observability and visibility, as well as connecting the data across users, devices, and applications, and sharing intelligence across all of them. That's what Cisco does best right now with regards to taking all the telemetry of all the data out there, whether it's from any user and any device, any application that they're actually accessing and within anywhere, and to be able to bring all that together and automate everything together. So a lot of things our customers are dealing with, as well as Cisco, is how do you take those manual tasks that you're doing every single day that are kind of remedial and boring your security workforce out there. They need to work on things that actually matter to them. How do I identify a real threat and remediate it? Well, automation, in addition to integration, is super important. How did we do this? Well, we acquired a lot of stuff and we also integrated and automated it all together. So Cisco, the biggest tenet of all is how do we have a cloud unified dashboard to bring it all together? We have something called SecureX, and that actually brings a little bit of simplicity. I'm not going to say everything security is simple, because that's not true. The reality is you should be able to do threat hunting. You should be able to have visibility into what's going on in your organization, and you should also be able to have operational efficiency by automating tasks that you are doing on a day-to-day basis that are super easy. Last is the ability to play with other security vendors or other organizations out there through an entire comprehensive API infrastructure. So Cisco's very open and ready to use and help leverage. You could leverage the existing tools you have. The takeaway is basically 80% lower IT operational costs when you go for an integrated automated infrastructure for security, 98% improvement in network agility, and also being able to identify threats within 3 to 4 hours. So I am done. And this again is my email address. You're welcome to email me or actually go to the Cisco Secure homepage. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Cisco. Our last sponsor is Deloitte. We want to acknowledge the support that Deloitte has done for us. They have helped put together the Jamboree Run of the Oregon Cybersecurity Resiliency Cup. And with that, I want to thank all of our sponsors, and especially our gold sponsors. Thank you. Big thank you.